Hi, my name is Corwin. I work here at the Ski House. Today we're going to talk about body geometry bike fitting. So with a body geometry bike fit, we look at a bunch of anatomy so we can adjust the bike to your body. Some of the things that we look at is making you one with your bike. We start with the anatomy, and then there's body geometry product that helps you fit on your bike better. There's different levels of shoes. Right today we're looking at the S-Works. The S-Works road shoe has body geometry built into it. What is body geometry? We look at arch support built into the sole. We also look at the Varus wedge, which is a 1.5 Varus wedge, which helps with knee alignment built into the sole. It really helps with knee alignment and tracking. So the other thing that's also built into the shoe that Specialized looks at is the footbed. It's designed for capturing forefoot collapsure, arch collapsure, and a release. Cycling is not run walk. We don't have a heel strike. We have opposite arch and forefoot collapsure, and there's no spring. So if cycling is unweighted, we really want to capture arch. Mountain bike shoes, mountain bike fitting is just as important as road fitting. It's about power. It's about being able to deal with the inconsistencies of the rocky terrain that you're riding, or having enough power to deal with the descents. Not all shoes are created equal. Some shoes have more volume in the shoe vertically so that you can put extra stuff in the shoe. What do you get when you put extra stuff in the shoe? Like a footbed, you actually get better support. You also get better blood flow. You don't get tingling of the toes. So with a footbed, you have different arch heights, and also you have different metatarsal placements. The other thing that you get when you get different shoe levels is you get different stiffness. A stiffer shoe will give you more power. People ask me all the time, can you take a normal shoe that is not a body geometry shoe and make it body geometry if there's enough volume in the shoe height-wise? Yes, you can. With body geometry saddles, we start to look at blood flow. We start to look at widths. We also start to look at shapes. Specialized has an array of saddles. Some of their saddles are flat. Some of them are more curved. When you start to look at different saddles, you start to look at blood flow. You start to look at how you sit on a saddle, sit bone width. We also start to look at the curvature of the saddle, how it falls off for hamstring release. When you really look at a saddle, we take a really simple device and we measure sit bone width. We want to make sure that you're in the proper saddle so the saddle is not wedged up in the soft tissue and creating pain and lack of blood flow. We're going to talk about hands and numbing of hands or supporting of hands, how to get better blood flow, how to be more comfortable on either your mountain bike or your road bike. In the road world, there's a bunch of great things to help support your hands. One of the things is the bar shaper. It'll make the top of the bar flatter, more comfortable, less round pressure, 1-point pin pressure on your hand. Some of the other things that we can do if you have hand issues or numbing of hands, we can actually put some gel over that, and then we can put tape, bar tape, over the whole thing, and it's a gel tape, so it'll help with road vibration and numbing. In the mountain bike world, there's other things that we can do. We can look at different rise in a bar, how high the bar comes up, or if it's flat, or the sweep, how far it comes back to help change your wrist shapes. Sometimes if the bar is too wide or the wrong sweep, it'll actually kink your wrist and you won't get proper blood flow to your fingers. Another way to help support with those numbing is with actual grips that actually have a little bit of a wing on them. It's not a hard wing, it's a soft wing, so it's enough to support, but not too hard to give you pressure. Next, we're going to talk about gloves. How can a glove make your ride a smoother, faster, better ride? Sometimes you get padding that just pads the palm, outside of the palm, and then also sometimes you have padding that pads the inside of the palm. You have gloves that have padding with full finger. You also have gloves that are fingerless. Some people like riding one or the other. That's personal preference. The other thing you can do is pair a glove up with a grip, and with the glove and the grip, you can actually have a better, smoother ride. So those are some of the cool things that we can do as a body geometry bike fitter to help you more comfortable on your bike.